Say hello. Hi everyone. Hey y'all. Welcome back to our channel. As you can see by the title of today's video, this is going to be a name reveal and a face reveal for our new baby that we just had. We did just post the vlog, so make sure y'all go watch that. I'm gonna have it linked right in the description box, so you can go watch it right after you're done watching this, so you can see her be born. Before we show y'all her, I just want to talk about like what happened throughout my labor and everything, because I didn't really talk about it much in the labor vlog. So we were due on, our first due date was March 25th, and then it changed to March 22nd, which is today that I'm filming this video. So happy due date to me and to her. They scheduled an induction for the 25th because that's all they had available. So I would have went over 40 weeks. They ended up being able to change it to the 18th, which I was very happy about because I didn't want to go over 40 weeks. Actually, I didn't want to be induced at all, period. I just wanted her to come on her own, but everything went smooth, so it was all good. We got induced on the 18th, a couple days ago, at 7 a.m. We got to the hospital. Y'all can go watch the vlog to see like how everything went down. But basically, as soon as I got there, they broke my water and they got things moving. With my last pregnancy, I was in labor for like over 30 hours trying to get him out. He didn't want to come. Like when I went to get induced, I was still at only 1 centimeter. Granted, he was a tiny baby. She was like a pound bigger than he was. So when I was getting induced with her, I was already at 4 centimeters. So I was already almost halfway there already. So they broke my water and they put me on the Pitocin, which sped up things a lot. I feel like I was only in labor for about 7-8 hours. I had her at about 3:40 p.m. So after like maybe 2 hours after they broke my water, I did get the epidural. I said I wasn't going to get the epidural this time because last time it was just a really bad experience for me. Like, to be honest, I don't think the anesthesiologist knew what he was doing because he had to redo it multiple times. And this time, the anesthesiologist, he got it right the first time and it worked how it was supposed to, which I was very glad about. So with my last pregnancy, I was already in labor and in distress for hours on hours. I ended up leaving the hospital with like a hole in my spine. I don't know like all the details or whatever. I kind of forgot. But I ended up having to get a blood patch. So I went back to the hospital. Actually, when I came home from the hospital, I had a really bad headache and it wouldn't go away. I thought it was because I didn't get enough to eat or didn't get enough sleep, but it was just getting worse and worse. I couldn't even open my eyes. Like I couldn't do anything. So I had to get dragged back to the hospital because I didn't even want to go. Like I couldn't get out of bed or anything. And they gave me a blood patch. They took about 20 milliliters of blood out of my arm and basically did the epidural process over again. They put it back in my back and that fixed it immediately. Like I felt immediate relief after that. So that kind of traumatized me. And I was like, you know what? I felt the pain of the labor anyway, so I'm not gonna get another epidural. But she's a bigger baby than he was, so. And I kind of had faith in the doctors here in Texas versus the doctors in Illinois. So I got the epidural and it was working and I was dilating, coming along, and I got to about 7 centimeters. And I started to feel like, you know, when you feel contractions, you feel them in your, like this area, your belly area. I didn't feel them right there. I felt nothing in that area. I felt it all in my bottom, like in my back and in my butt. I felt all just pressure, which was probably her head coming down. But they said I was only 7 centimeters. I mean, I guess at 7 centimeters, her head is like, you know, you're almost to 10 centimeters. So it was her head that I was feeling. And the epidural wasn't working. I'm pressing the button and pressing it and it wasn't working. And I'm feeling all them, like feeling all those contractions in my bottom. So I told the nurse, like, it's like I was crying, like it was hurting so bad. So she came and she called the anesthesiologist back in and he checked my back and it ended up getting pulled out. So that's why I wasn't getting the medicine. So they had to redo it over again. I got another epidural And while I was waiting for him to do the epidural, I was getting the urge to poop. And you know, when they say when you have to poop, that means the baby's about to come out, like it's almost time to start pushing. So she's almost out. The nurse was checking me, saying that I was 8 centimeters, and I'm like, no, like I can feel like I'm getting the urge to push right now. Like she's about to come out. So I'm yelling like, call the doctor, call the doctor, call the doctor. She's about to come out. So I was 10 centimeters and they gave me the epidural again. And she checked me again after that to make sure I was at 10 centimeters because I was yelling at her, I'm at 10 centimeters, she's about to come. And sure enough, I was at 10 centimeters. So they laid me back. The doctor came maybe a couple minutes after that and I started to push. And I pushed her out in about 4 pushes and I didn't tear. The only thing is he had to cut, like he had to do like a perennial cut for her head to come out. Otherwise I wouldn't have torn at all. I probably would have torn if he didn't cut it. But I didn't have no 2nd-degree tears like on the inside or anything like that. And I pushed her out in about 4 pushes. The epidural did kick in time, thank God. And yeah, she was here real fast, real quick, real easy.
All right, she back there, she felt good. So my experience, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like the hospital, so I was just ready for it to be over with so we can go home.
You done?
That's the first experience with KAIYR. It took too long, so I was just ready to go home, waiting for her to come. She not pregnant no more. I don't gotta hear no more excuses. I was just ready for it to be over with. Have her here. Now it's time for us to show y'all her. Oh shit, her neck.
Say hello.
Look at that.
Hi everyone, I am KAIYR. Did her neck.
I got her neck.
So we went with the name KAIYR. Her first name is KAIYR. Her middle name is Amaya, and of course her last name is Collins. We wanted her and her brother's name to be similar. They're almost the same actually. So yeah, her name is KAIYR Amaya Collins. Beautiful baby girl. If y'all don't know, or if y'all are new here, our son's name is KAIYR Amadi Collins. So KAIYR Amadi and KAIYR Amaya.
I picked KAIYR. I picked both. I picked KAIYR and KAIYR. Stacy had a different.
We really both picked like.
No, she had a different name.
Well, I wanted her name to have an almost name, which I'm never gonna reveal because somebody else gonna steal it. Like it just ate so bad. But yeah, KAIYR is.
It didn't sound good with KAIYR.
It did. To me, it did. And I'm sure some people would agree if y'all would have ever known, but y'all never will.
For real though, I picked KAIYR though because it sounded better than the name she wanted to pick.
So we will be doing more videos on this channel, vlogs and everything. And it won't be just like boring vlogs just sitting in the house. I mean, that's not boring.
That is boring.
It's not.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff since we now have a toddler and a newborn. So just comment what kind of content y'all want to see. We will be like going to do stuff with them.
For real though, we're gonna try like 3 or 4 a week.
I would say 3 videos a week.
3 or 4 is the same thing. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit y'all notification button to get videos, and yeah, comment some videos for real this time. And we got another video coming soon. But all right, that's the end of this video. See y'all next time.